G'day everyone, what a glorious winter's day it is. The light is fantastic. I'm up here at Stanley Dam fishing with my kids. Now last night after my awesome presentation at Trelly's Tackle World in Shepparton, I was asked a really good question by a lovely young lady, and that question was, how often do I go fishing and not catch any fish? That answer's coming right up. Rightio, now before I get started, let me tell you about this beautiful winter's day. It is magnificent. It's quite mild. The lighting is fantastic, but the downside to all of this, it means I've got the sun shining right in my eyes. So I'm putting my sunglasses on. Now, this lovely young lady at Trelly's last night asked me, how often do you go fishing and not catch any fish? The answer was not often. It happens a couple of times each year, but it doesn't happen a lot. But that's not because I'm able to catch fish every time I go out. I attribute that more to my mindset when I go out. I attribute that more to knowing when the right times to go out are and when the best times to stay at home and not waste my time are. For example, in the summer, if you've got a hot, humid afternoon, a stable barometer, but there's a line of storms moving across the state, I know what to look for on the weather map. I know when the conditions are right. And I think, yep, I've got the night off, I'm going to go fishing, tonight's a good night. And those nights, when I know that it's going to be a good night, I usually pick up one or two. But then in the summer, particularly after those such weather event, a strong cold front might come through, a howling southerly wind might come through, that might drop the barometer, dry the air out, cool everything down, and I think, it just doesn't feel fishy today, I'll stay home. And that's why I don't have the fishless trip, because I'm able to differentiate when conditions are good and when conditions are poor. And when conditions are poor, a lot of the time I don't worry about going out. And that's why I have the fishless trip. This time of the year, in the winter, I don't do a lot of fishing. I've been fishing twice in the last week and I haven't caught any fish. And to be quite honest, it's probably because I'm fishing for the wrong reasons. I've had people, lots and lots of people, more than probably most of you will believe, asking me, can you go and make more fishing videos? Can you make more fishing videos? So I've gone out and made a couple of fishing videos. Hadn't been much action in them. I haven't caught anything because I know in here it's not a good time to go fishing, and that's why I've had those fishless trips. If it wasn't for the fact that I was going fishing just to make a couple of fishing videos for people that have asked for them, I wouldn't have even gone at all, which means I wouldn't have had the fishless trips. So to answer that lady's question, do I have many fishless trips? Not a lot. But when I do, it's usually because I'm fishing when I know I probably shouldn't be. Now, in the summer, when conditions are favourable and everything's right and I expect to catch fish, and then I don't catch any fish, that does happen occasionally. It does happen from time to time. It's not a common occurrence. Normally we get one or two, on a bad night, we might pick up one cod during the summer. But usually, if you think conditions are right, we'll catch a fish. So to answer that question, do I have many fishless trips? Not a lot, and the main reason being because I know when is the right time to go out and when is the right time to stay home. I hope this has answered that lovely young lady's question well, and no doubt a few of you have had the same question floating around your head as well. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you do so, because although I haven't got a lot of fishing content at the moment, once September gets here, bang, I am going to be going fishing all the time, and I'm going to be pumping out the trout fishing videos this September.
Lost in the sun.